I believe you are the only person in professional wrestling to have a match that featured John Cena and Vince McMahon on the
On
Indies.
yeah, on the end, yeah, absolutely, I am. So, well, I guess there's two of us, me and Rick Fuller. Um, yeah, it was wild. So, yeah, the setup, and it's on my TikTok too. I got the story on my TikTok at Brian Milonas on TikTok, trying to do that, all that stuff. But yeah, so John Cena's dad, John Cena Senior, Johnny, the illustrious Johnny Fabulous, co-promoted a show with Chaotic Wrestling, and it was a benefit show. I want to say for like the police association or something for like Newbury, Mass. So John did the show as a favor, and he was the referee of my match, which was the main event. I was the reigning and defending Chaotic Wrestling heavyweight champion, and I was defending the title against Rick Fuller. So John is a super cool guy. We already kind of had familiarity with John because he used to, when he first got on the road, he would come and stop by the Chaotic Training Center where I trained. He would stop there on his off days and train with us. So, he was already like a super chill guy and familiar with us. So he, in the afternoon, sort of lays out like the finish of the match, like very meticulously. I didn't think anything of it at the time though, because like, yeah, he's a WWE champion. He probably just wants things a certain way, But little did I know. So as far as I know, the only people who knew what was about to happen were John, the owner of Chaotic Wrestling at the time, a guy named Jamie Jemikowski, and then John Cena Sr. were the only ones that knew Vince was going to be in the house. So we do the match or whatever. We get to that finishing sequence. I couldn't tell you what the actual finish that John laid out was at this point because so much obviously happened. I probably couldn't told you 5 minutes after the match either. But so we double down or whatever. I'm getting up, and I see somebody get in the ring, and I turn around, and it's friggin' Vince McMahon. Um, like it feels like a fever dream at that point. I'm like, I don't even know what the hell is going on. So I'm just like, you can see it in my face. So the actual footage of it, and that's the only place you could probably really find it. The actual footage of it is on my TikTok. You can see it on my face. Like I don't know what the hell is going on. So Vince is like yelling at Cena's dad because I had knocked Cena out with the belt, and then Vince comes over to me and goes, "Are you the heel or the baby face?" And I go, "I'm the heel." So he grabs my arm and raises it, and then you see my mouth is like on the mat, like I can't even like I'm not even like playing it cool, like yeah I'm this badass. And Vince is my guy, like I'm just in awe of the situation. You can see us talking, and the conversation kind of went along the lines of like, "Hey, what's next?" He said something along the lines of, "I'm gonna slap Cena, take an FU, and I'm getting out of here." And that's what he did. And then Cena like waves me on like and is just going FU FU FU, which because I was the finisher at the time, it wasn't the attitude adjuster, it was the FU. And he gives it to me, and I roll out of the ring, and I grab my manager, Cherry Payne, and I grabbed her and I hugged her and I said that was the greatest effing moment of my life. So, which it was up until that point.